I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday. I'm a day late to this, but I'm really intrigued to see how this one goes. We're going to be checking out the death battle between James Bond and John Wick. It's been a minute since I've seen a death battle video, just none of them have really, come out. Not since, what was it, Excalibur over Raiden. Love that battle. Love that battle, and you could probably tell why, because my channel's name is G Excalibur. Totally not, originated from, the Excalibur guy from Death Battle, but it was really great to see, Excalibur win representing. But yeah, I'm a big John Wick fan. Well, not big, but I've seen the John Wick movies, and so I'm really going for John Wick in this one. But I don't know, James Bond, I think he's got a lot of he's got a lot of high-tech gear, and they might say stuff like, oh, his gear is going to get him the win, cause he's got more versatility in that or whatever. We'll see what their reasoning behind, is for who wins. But I'm going for John Wick, and I believe he should win just because he's that good. The Boogeyman. Agabea, I think. Is that how you say it? Agabea? I'm sure they'll say it in here, but yeah, with that being said, you guys, the original link to this video will be in the description. Make sure you guys go subscribe to Death Battle. The link is also in the description. With that being said, I'm going to hide my camera, and we're going to get this show on the road. And go.
This episode is sponsored by Babbel and Mint Mobile. James Bond, the world-famous secret agent 007.
Yep.
John Wick, the legendary hitman who did the impossible.
Whether they fly solo or operate on behalf of the government, the world is filled with professional killers of all shapes and sizes.
But which one of cinema's super assassins is packing parabellum, and which one will live to die another day? He's Liz and I'm Boomstick.
And it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
So why not follow that impulse and give him some superhero gadgets too?
Developed by MI6's resident quartermaster, Q, Bond's spy gadgetry often complements his knack for problem solving and quick thinking.
He's got a pen that'll explode after 3 clicks and disarm after a 4th, an Omega Seamaster watch that can shoot a laser beam, a cigarette that fires a miniature rocket, and C4 toothpaste that can be remotely detonated. Probably a safer bet than that pen, especially if you're a compulsive clicker like me. Wait, was I on 3 or 4?
4. You're on 4.
He also occasionally wears a lightweight bulletproof vest, as well as a garrote wire for quiet kills and a grappling hook hidden within his belt buckle.
That's only the semi-normal shit. He's carried earbuds that give him super hearing, X-ray shades, ultrasonic cufflink grenades, a stun gas keychain, a cell phone taser, exploding remote-controlled drones, a nanosuit that turns him completely invisible, and a frigging jetpack. You've gotta have a hell of a pair of thunderballs to piss off a crazy Scot riding one of those.
But his greatest weapon is the one, the only,
His dick!
the Aston Martin DB5.
Oh, I thought we were still talking about him. Never mind. This absolute beauty isn't just good looks. She's packing front-mounted machine guns,
He said
oil
his
slicks,
dick.
smoke screens, and of course, the ejector seat. Oh, and good luck trying to break in. This baby is insanely bulletproof. Just look at this. It won't stop. Still going. Still going.
Q has provided numerous vehicles over the years with ever more insane features, like a submarine transformation, light-bending holograms, and a remote control built into Bond's phone.
God, just look at him, living his best life. And why wouldn't he? He's a globe-trotting ladies' man with the UK Treasury as his personal credit card. He's got the world in the palm of his hand.
But for some, the world is not enough. Though Bond's iterations may vary, one thing remains throughout. Behind that debonair smile and British wit is a broken, soulless shell. A man only good for killing.
I guess it's no surprise that a dude who smokes up to 70 cigarettes a day and routinely drinks enough to enter a coma might have a death wish.
Now, James wasn't always like this. Not long after getting his 00, he found love, and loved so much he left the Secret Service behind.
But there are some lives you can't escape, and some lives you can't save, no matter how hard you try. Sometimes all that's left is to kill the love inside you until all that matters is revenge.
There's no denying Bond's psychopathic tendencies. He's killed hundreds of enemy combatants over his career and might just enjoy the act of torture.
But what makes me respect him is he never forgets a pun afterward.
All that hate and regret wrapped up into one man with nothing to live for. The perfect assassin for a dying empire.
Bond is strong enough to hold his own against superhuman henchmen like Oddjob and Jaws, who can lift a van off the ground.
He survived being blasted by a Stinger missile, falling hundreds of feet into a river, and having his eggs scrambled.
Oh!
At best, he's even fast enough to dodge gunfire nearly point blank, and missiles, while in free fall, and still shoot people.
But
This
that's
is
in the
superhero shit we
game.
were
That's
talking
not
about.
like...
Time and time again, he's outsmarted criminal masterminds like Dr. No, Goldfinger, and Scaramanga, the man with the golden gun. He's even bested the worst of them all, his arch nemesis, the international terrorist, Blofeld.
In 2 different timelines, no less. And plot twist, in the second, Blofeld was Bond's long-lost adopted brother. Which, if I recall correctly, also happened in Austin Powers. But that's why
Did it?
we love the old Scottish so-and-so. Who else could escape a giant space laser by kite surfing on a tsunami? What more can we say about 007? He's got the best job in the business, and nobody does it better.
This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Babbel.
It's days like these.
Yeah, I got a
sail
feeling
the
they're gonna
French
give it to
Riviera,
Bond.
speaking French with the locals. Spanish would be nice too, and Italian.
I have a
Greek,
feeling they
Mandarin,
just...
Farsi,
I don't know
Malay.
why. They're just
barely know
gonna
how to
say,
speak
oh...
Exactly.
He's got
You're
like
me,
more
and there's a foreign
he's got more
language that you
versatility in
regret not
weapons.
learning
Because I mean,
in
that's
school. It's never too
true.
late
He's
to
got a
start
lot of
with Babbel.
weapons to
Babbel
go
is the language
around.
learning app that sold
But
more than 10 million
they can't
subscriptions.
seriously be
Thanks to Babbel's
everything,
addictively
right?
fun and easy bite-sized language
Right?
lessons, you can finally
Like,
cross learning that new language
I
off
don't
your list.
know.
Wiz, did you know Le Chen is
I don't
French
know.
for
I don't
the
do
Chen?
this.
You only need 10 minutes
I don't
per lesson
decide
to
who
start
wins the
speaking
death
conversationally
battles.
in a new language in as little as 3 weeks.
Babbel's lessons were created by over 150 language experts and are voiced by real native speakers, not computers.
And Babbel's
Language?
speech recognition technology helps you improve
I
your
use
pronunciation and
Duolingo.
accent. Start your
I use
language learning
Duolingo. I
journey
use like...
today.
I got
Now,
him
get up to
doing like
55%
4
off
different
your subscription
languages.
when you go to
The longest one I've done is
babbel.com/deathbattle.
Japanese,
That's
then
babbel.com/deathbattle
Italian's the second
for up
longest,
to
and then...
55% off your
Because I live on the
subscription.
West
Babbel,
Coast, and
language
very
for
close
life.
to...
Continental, he doesn't have to rely on writing utensils to execute his victims.
Imagine a chain of hotels around the world that serve as a front for a whole underground society of assassins. He can consult the wine steward's robust selection.
Pistols, revolvers, submachine guns, assault rifles, shotgun, plastic explosives, it's all on the menu.
Though Wick prefers his Heckler & Koch P30L, a polymer-framed semi-automatic handgun that holds 15 rounds of 9x19 Parabellum.
Which he wields like an artist does a paintbrush. Wick can empty entire rooms full of enemies before they can blink, once even taking out 7 armed guards in only 3 seconds.
He's the definition of accurate, almost never missing a shot, and that includes on horseback and motorcycle back. If he's got a view to a
Motorcycle
kill,
back.
you can bet he's taking it.
And he comes literally dressed to kill with his perfectly tailored, tactically lined suit jacket that is completely bulletproof. Even repeated gunshots from close range do nothing to him.
It also helps him blend into the shadows for some sick stealth kills, and even disappear in plain sight like the goddamn Batman.
Wick eventually joined the Tarasov mob and quickly became one of their top enforcers, a grim reaper who hunted their enemies with divine prejudice.
But maybe this Angel of Death was more human than we first thought. After years of being a badass, Wick wanted
Stop
out of the
clicking
mob to
that
get married to the
pen.
love of his life and retire. Wow, I wonder how that first date conversation went. Man, she must have really fallen for him. I guess he put the ass in assassin.
So his boss gave him
Probably.
an impossible task. He could leave if he wiped out every last one of the mob's enemies in a single night. Which he did, because human or no, he's still John Wick.
And he lived happily ever after. Well, until his former boss's snot-nosed son screwed up. Like, really badly. Great job, Theon. You never miss.
That wasn't just some dog, but a semblance of hope. The opportunity to grieve unalone, his last tether to a happy life. So Wick was back with a vengeance, prepared to kill every last person that got in his way until the whole of New York's criminal underworld had been razed by his bloody crusade. Over the course of the 3 movies, which span only about 2 weeks, Wick left over 300 bodies in his wake.
300. Running
Jeez.
into him is like seeing the sky fall. You're going to die. There's no escape. He's survived being stabbed, rammed by cars, shot in the stomach, blown up, mutilated, and knocked off of a 10-story building.
Yeah,
all
he did
within
that.
a fortnight.
Oh, and somewhere in there he found the energy to trek through the Saharan desert. And it's not like his injuries from the previous movie had time to heal, or the ones from the movie before that.
We cannot emphasize this enough. John Wick is unstoppable.
He's strong enough to toss around full-grown men, snap bone, and body slam 2 assassins through a bulletproof glass floor.
Wick absolutely annihilated his former Tarasov employers, the Neapolitan crime family, Kimura, and fended off an international army of assassins attacking him at random, one after the other, every few minutes.
Even after being declared excommunicado by the Continental, bereft of his former resources, he killed every last soldier sent after him by the High Table.
With barely a quantum of solace to rest. Like we said, completely unstoppable. Outgunned, outmanned, it doesn't matter. John Wick lost everything in the world that meant anything to him, and that means he won't stop killing until there's no one left, or he dies trying. And good freaking luck with that. This episode of Death Battle is sponsored by Mint Mobile.
Dude, like,
After years of
that
fine print
was such a
contracts
good
being ripped off by
description,
big wireless
dude.
providers,
I got high hope for John Wick. I
it's that there's
want them to
always a
give
catch.
John Wick this
Now, when we
win.
first heard that Mint Mobile offers premium wireless
He's got
starting
a
at
very
just
nice,
$15 a
you
month,
know,
we
like,
thought,
set of
what's the
weapons.
catch?
He's
But
got a
after
lot
talking
to go
him and using their
around.
service, it
There's-
all made sense.
Oh,
There isn't
God.
one. Mint Mobile's secret sauce is that they're the first company
I don't
to sell
want him to give
wireless
it to
service
James
online
Bond,
only.
but I have a
They
feeling
cut
they
out the
will.
cost of retail stores
So
and pass
stupid.
those
I
sweet
want.
savings
Let's go, John.
directly to
I
you.
want John Wick to
Wireless
win.
quality is especially
I
impressive,
want him
and
to
as
win
a
so
world-class mad scientist,
bad.
I'm pretty picky.
Mint Mobile gives you the best
Oh,
rate
whoops.
whether you're buying for one or a family. And at Mint, families start at 2 lines. And all plans come with unlimited talk and text plus high-speed data delivered on the nation's largest 5G network.
And you
Whatever,
get to
I got
keep your current
T-Mobile.
phone number along with
Just
all
take the
your
MIN
existing
out
contacts.
and just leave the
To get
T,
your
and I
new
got
wireless plan for just
T-Mobile.
$15 a month and get the
We
plan
are
shipped to your
so-
door for free. Go to mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
That's mintmobile.com/deathbattle. Cut your wireless bill to $15
So
a
the
month
NFL
at
season starts up in a
mintmobile.com/deathbattle.
couple days. My Bills are going to LA.
All right,
It's
the
gonna be
commands are
interesting.
set. You've run the data through all
Can't wait to see how
possibilities.
that's gonna shape out.
It's no time
And
to die for
and I also can't wait to see how this shapes
Death
out. I want John Wick to win. Come on.
Is not one to be taken lightly. Be careful, 007. And happy hunting.
Your concern is always touching, Q. Vodka martini. Shaken, not stirred. What can I get you, mate? Drinks are on me.
I prefer to be alone.
Unfortunately, I wasn't asking, Baba Yaga. Now you can come with me, or we can do this here.
Killing isn't permitted on company grounds.
Lucky me.
Ooh! Tell him, John.
Seems you've got me at a disadvantage. You won't mind giving a dead man walking one last smoke?
What does MI6 want with me?
Your reputation precedes you. I'll be sure to keep up.
No, you won't.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh.
To be entirely honest, I lost count.
It doesn't matter. John Wick survived explosions. The hell? Oh! James Bond got his car. Oh, he made him spin out of control. I like that. Yeah, he's got a bulletproof suit, so that doesn't help. Oh! That animation's really cool, though.
What comes around goes around, as they say.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Bond, come in. What's the mission status?
Smashing. Positively smashing.
Oh, do grow up, 007.
I never thought Wick could lose, but I guess I'll never say never again. Though his skills and brutal tenacity would have saved Wick initially, against James Bond, you only live twice.
You mean once, right?
Once?
I know what I said.
You said twice.
Well, despite all that, Wick met his match in Agent 007.
And match is the optimal word here. Wick may have been an expert martial artist, but Bond has actually practiced several of the same styles Wick has, and has been shown to be just as skilled a fighter, even defeating master martial artists himself.
Wick's ability to shatter a floor of bulletproof glass definitely makes him superhumanly strong, but Bond has fought off similarly powerful henchmen in the past.
And while Wick's speed and accuracy with the gun may look unbeatable, Bond's is just as impressive.
He's landed accurate shots just as well as Wick ever has, but more importantly, he has a faster quick draw.
That's right, despite being played by Neo himself, Wick has never dodged bullets. Bond, on the other hand, has, and that superior speed gave him an edge in both close-quarter combat and on the draw.
Though since both had body armor, the fight probably wasn't going to be won by guns alone. And that's where Bond held his biggest advantage, his gadgets.
There was no way Wick would see an exploding pen or a laser watch coming, and that's the whole point of Bond's gadgets. They're seemingly normal, everyday objects that'll take his enemy by surprise.
Given time, Bond has always used these to come up with game-winning strategies, even against numerically superior foes, especially with his more absurd technology like the invisible nanosuit and remote-controlled explosive drones.
Wick's endurance might be mind-blowing, but he isn't invincible.
He can keep fighting even on death's door, but the deadliness of Bond's trick weapons would not have given him that option.
Diamonds are forever, but against someone just as skilled with an arsenal straight out of science fiction, Wick's luck definitely wasn't. Bond may have been the spy who loved me, but against Wick, he was going to live and let die. And you can bet tomorrow never dies.
Click it again.
Nailed it. Look, I just had to fit the last few movies in, okay? Oh, wait, shit! I forgot about Octopussy!
The winner is Bond. James Bond.
Yeah, I knew it, though.
Hey, if you want more Death Metal
I
ASAP, why not
freaking
grab a
knew it.
membership? You'll get exclusive emotes, badges,
Man.
live chat, live streams, and a bunch of behind-the-scenes stuff. Just click that join
Kinda
button.
wish the battle
Thanks
went
for
on a little
watching.
bit longer. What's that? Black Adam versus Apocalypse. Huh. Interesting. Okay. And then you got the very first death battle that I ever watched. Boba Fett versus the Predator. Boba Fett versus EDP. Anyways. Oh, man. The animation was good for the battle. And I see the reasoning behind James Bond. I don't like it, though. I don't like the fact that they gave him the win. But, it is what it is. Feel bad for John Wick. I'm not gonna lie. I'm really not gonna lie, but overall it was a good video. I'm not gonna lie. The breakdown was nice. The reasoning was fine. Like, it was a good death battle overall. But yeah, what you guys think of this video? Let me know down in the comments below if you enjoyed this video or not. And if you did, be sure to hit that like button down below. Subscribe if you're new and click that notification bell to get all the latest news on all my latest content. With that being said, this is Excalibur 26 signing off.